YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Tyreek Reacts. Today we're going to be reacting to DJ Academics reacts to Young Thug denouncing Gunna for snitching and ending their friendship. So I heard, and I don't know how real it is, but we're going to react to it, that Young Thug says something along the lines of, I don't know you, and what else did he say? He said something about him, or made some tweet about him. And it's kind of confusing because I could have swore he asked the judge to make music with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confused of what's going on between these two. And, you know, I know y'all probably confused too, so I ain't even going to say too much. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're going to get straight into this video.
Young Thug is out of jail, but that does not mean he's a free man. He's still under 15 years of probation, and today he took to Twitter to test the limits of what he can say and do, as he would really quickly post and delete a tweet that said that him and Gunna are not actually friends. Wack 100 would give his take on it, and DJ Academics would go on Twitter to give more background and detail and context surrounding the relationships of Young Thug, Lil Baby, and Gunna. What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkless World reporting for the Chick Smooth channel. We gotta talk about this. Young Thug tweeted, "Gunna, stop acting like we friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy." And then immediately deleted it. But before he was able to do that, Wack and a bunch of other hip-hop blogs reposted his tweet. Wack posted it on Instagram with the caption, "Business is business, I've been telling y'all. Thug not doing no folding." DJ Academics will see those tweets and inform us that even though Young Thug made sure to get specific permission to be able to collaborate on music with Gunna, he's choosing to not do that because he still feels a way about how the trial played out. Academic says, quote, "I've been told y'all, Thug told Dirk, Baby, and a few other rappers that Gunna was no good while he was incarcerated, meaning it ain't no way he can come back out and justify rocking with Gunna when he told people not to rock with Gunna when he was locked." He continues, "Thug originally wanted to drop on Gunna release date and was gonna have Baby and Dirk as features. Those features didn't end up on his project, but he literally sent the message to them saying, quote, 'I don't F with that dude, and I want to drop on his date.' Young Thug didn't end up dropping on Gunna's date." He would continue, "Thug had to carve out communicating with Gunna in the plea deal because there is business still to be done. He has Gunna in contracts that aren't completed. If he was barred from having any communication with Gunna, that would have given Gunna a legal out in trying to get out of that deal." Still predict Young Thug to say he was hacked in a few, but how many times he's gonna tell y'all he don't rock with Gunna before y'all believe it? Then DJ Academics will give a little bit more background and more specifics on the types of deals that Gunna and Young Thug are signed to. Quote, "Most management deals or even production deals have been voided by the person who was the manager or label who was legally mandated to be available to the person they signed a deal with going to jail. Trust, I know hella people who got out of deals when niggas got locked. That stipulation usually comes in when the person you did a deal with is unable to carry out their duties, in that case jail, but also would be applicable if there's a court mandated order banning them from communicating or working with someone. Also, remember way back when I predicted that it was a tense situation with Gunna still being on YSL 300? And remember I mentioned he might go to Atlantic? Ironically, he didn't have to do anything. YSL 300 got merged with Atlantic Records and TK Projects to make AMG, Atlantic Music Group. So Gunna's only option to leave YSL would have been to Atlantic Records, but now YSL is part of Atlantic Records regardless. Young Thug had to make it clear to the court that he still needed, business-wise, to work with Gunna and communicate with him. So he couldn't be legally barred from doing that. But maybe he doesn't understand how much of a microscope he's under. For the next 15 years, he is not a free man. Those other 20 years are still over his head. At any point...
We know that already. We know that. Okay, so it makes sense now why Young Thug wanted to not make... He didn't want to make music with him, but why he wanted to stay in connection with Gunna is because they have some contracts together and they're legally bound together through music, or I guess, and, you know, other things. And the label, I guess he's under him, and as far as being a part of his label, and but I guess Young Thug made it clear he don't mess with Gunna because he snitched on him, and I mean I can't blame him. Like, my life was on the line, and you told him he's supposed to be my friend. Now I will say this though, I don't know if I ever heard of Gunna ever being like, "Oh, I'm this street dude, and if I ever get put in a situation, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna hold it down." everybody know Gunna and music as far as talking about money, getting women, dressing all fly or dressing nice or whatever the case may be, being like a swag type of guy from Atlanta. I never known Gunna to be no street dude or whatever the case may be. And my thing is this: if you know that, like, I always say this, I'm not a street dude. So if I get put in a situation where something happened, I don't care if he's my friend or not. I'm not that type of dude. So I'm snitching. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder if Gunna was in this situation and everybody treating him like, in that same situation, I wonder if Gunna is like, and everybody treating him like, you know what I'm saying? Why you snitch when it's like, I think Gunna was facing 20 years too, but he didn't do nothing. All he had to say was that YSL is a gang, which we all know, come on, most likely is a gang. Not to, incriminate nobody, the case is already over, but I mean, like, bruh, you got to make it make sense at some point. Is Gunna, now I can understand that Gunna was a part of the gang and gang activity, and you know what I'm saying? But if he wasn't a part of no gang activity and they making him face a certain X amount of years for what his friend did, is Young Thug a good friend? Everybody treating Gunna like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll say this too. I don't know what Young Thug would have made some gas music or something, because ever since Gunna got released or whatever, he been dropping that stuff. He ain't missed yet since he got out. So obviously, if people don't care that he snitched on you, I know you care because that's your homie. He close to you. Hey, that's personal, but I'm just telling it like it is. I don't think nobody ever gonna stop listening to Gunna. So you better drop some heat, man. Let us forget about the whole situation. And yeah, as for Gunna, if you was a part of everything and then you still told, that's not very P of you, my friend. Now, but if you know what I'm saying, if you was a regular dude and they trying to wrap you up and give you 20 and all this other stuff, I don't understand what the problem is. But that's just me. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping in the comment sections down below. If you're not a part of no gang activity and you facing 20 years, are you gonna do the same thing that Gunna did, or you keep your mouth shut no matter what and you just that tough? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. Y'all know where I stand. But regardless of that, at least he's back home with his family, enjoying his time home. Hopefully he can remain free and just continue to make great music. But if y'all new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It is free. It is free. So until next time, peace.